Alright, today we're going to talk about the best shows on Cartoon Network of all time. Also, I was gone for a little bit, but now I'm back. Thank you for the followers that stayed. Okay, first one, starting out with the banger, Teen Titans Go. I like the Go version better than the other version because the other version was a little bit more serious. Raven was also a thirst trap, so I couldn't really see what was going on. I was too busy staring at Raven. This one, she's not as much as a thirst trap. It's more family friendly, I think. So Teen Titans Go is a little bit better for me. All right, next we have Adventure Time. Adventure Time came out where, during that time where shows were getting more adulty. They're still kind of for kids, but they're getting more adulty. I like the animation style. I like that Finn was a gangster. I love the different, I love the whole concept of Adventure Time. This was a show of my summer, definitely. All right, next we have regular show, and it's exactly what it is, called just a regular show, regular dude, regular problem, regular voices, not no, crazy animation voices like cartoons sometimes have, just normal dude voices, with the mystical, magical spin on it. Obviously, I mean, look at this dude, that's not normal, it's a talking squirrel or a raccoon, that's not normal, but, it was just at the time there was no other cartoon like that. Now all cartoons are like that. They're trying to relate to their audience and stuff. But this was really the first animation that did that related to the regular person audience. All right, now we have The Amazing World of Gumball. This one is definitely a banger. Definitely one of my favorite shows. It's kind of getting more adulty. It's on the kids side of Cartoon Network. It's not on Adult Swim, but it could be on Adult Swim. There's, a lot of adult aspects to it. That's what I like. There's also a lot of episodes, and there's a whole vast world of lore that comes with this. So it's definitely one of the top on Cartoon Network. All right, now we have Craig of the Creek, definitely one of my favorites, because everybody has a creek. Even if you live in a city, I know you've grown up going to the local creek. Everybody has, I know you have a park or something. This is also getting very adulty too. It could be on Adult Swim. This one's a sleeper. Not a lot of people watch this. If you do, it kind of looks like a kids show. I know. If give it a chance, because there's a lot of crazy aspects about it that you have to kind of catch that kids aren't gonna catch, but it's very adults. Give it a shot, man. All right, you already know what it is. Rick and Morty, the final boss of Cartoon Network shows. This is on Adult Swim. There's so much different lore to this show. There's so much different seasons. That's not slowing down. There's a lot of controversy behind the scenes. Man, this just took the world by storm. I like how it makes you think. It's a cartoon that makes you think about really what's out there. What are we in a simulation? Or, just it makes you think, this is the best on Cartoon Network. This is the final boss.